Good day, everyone. Welcome to G Class 101, still in collaboration with Miss Shai. So, today we're going to continue on our topic in spiritual self, and subtopic of it is the finding and creating meaning of life. Another extensive study of self that can be found in the works of Dr. Viktor E. Frankl. So, who is Dr. Viktor E. Frankl? Dr. Viktor Frankl Institute in Vienna was created in 1992. He is a very famous psychiatrist who was born on March 26, 1905 in Vienna, Austria, where famous psychiatrist Simon Freud and Alfred Adler lived. At a young age, he wrote a short paper to Freud, which was published after 3 years. And Dr. Frankl graduated with a medical degree from the University of Vienna in 1930. He was assigned in Vienna Hospital suicide ward and headed the Rothschild Hospital 8 years later. A survivor of the Holocaust, Dr. Frankl published a book about Logotherapy in 1959. The book was translated to English and was revised in 1963 as The Doctor and the Soul, an Introduction to Logotherapy. His book, Man's Search for Meaning, has been used as a textbook in high school and college courses. And Dr. Frankl died year 1997. So, what is this logotherapy? A psychotherapy, logotherapy is a psychotherapy, which was introduced by Dr. Viktor Frankl, who is considered the father of logotherapy. So the main belief of logotherapy is that man's primary motivational force is search for meaning. And logotherapy aids individuals to find personal meaning of life, whatever life situation they may be. In logotherapy, meaning can be discovered by creating work or doing a deed, experiencing something or encountering someone, and attitude toward unavoidable suffering. According to the Viktor Frankl Institute of Logotherapy, it uses the philosophy of optimism in the face of tragedy, where people are capable of turning suffering into human achievement, deriving from guilt the opportunity to change oneself for the better, and deriving from one's transitoriness an incentive to take responsible action. So, what are the basic concepts of Franklian psychology? The Franklian psychology has the basic concepts. So, these are the following. We have life has meaning under all circumstances. Main motivation for living is our will to find meaning in life and freedom to find meaning. Furthermore, Franklian aims to become aware of spiritual resources, make conscious spiritual resources, and use defiant power of the human spirit and stand up against adversity. So the logotherapy assumptions, all psychotherapies make the philosophical assumptions about the human persons that cannot be proved with certainty. Viktor Frankl Institute of Logotherapy states the assumptions of logotherapy, which include the following. We have the human being is an entity consisting body, mind, and spirit. This first assumption deals with the body or the soma, mind, the psyche, and spirit or the nous. According to Frankl, the body and mind are what we have, and the spirit is what we are. Second assumption, life has meaning under all circumstances, even the most miserable. Assumption 2 is ultimate meaning. This is difficult to grasp, but it is something everyone experiences, and it is it represents an order in a world with laws that go beyond human laws. Third, people have a will to meaning. The third assumption is seen as our main motivation for living and acting. When we see meaning, we are ready for any type of suffering. This is considered to be different than our will to achieve power and pleasure. Fourth, people have freedom under all circumstances to activate the will to find meaning. Assumption 4 is that we are free to activate our will to find meaning, and this can be done under any circumstances. This deals with change of attitudes about unavoidable fate. Frankl was able to test the first four assumptions when he was confined in the concentration camps. Fifth, life has a demand quality to which people must respond if decisions are to be meaningful. The fifth assumption, the meaning of the moment, is more practical in daily living than ultimate meaning. Unlike ultimate meaning, this meaning can be found and fulfilled. This can be done by following the values of society or by following the voice of our conscience. Sixth, the individual is unique. The sixth assumption deals with one sense of meaning. This is enhanced by the realization that we are irreplaceable. In essence, all humans are unique with an entity of body, mind, and spirit. We all go through unique situations and are constantly looking to find meaning. We are free to do this at all times in response to certain demands. So, Frankl sources of meaning. Porpova year 2017 discussed Viktor Frankl's work. There are three possible sources of the meaning of life: purposeful work, the courage in the face of difficulty, and love. What is this purposeful work? To find meaning of life starts with holding a future goal. Each individual has each own future goal to achieve or a task to perform. That task or goal to fulfill becomes the meaning of their life. Therefore, meaning of life is unique to every individual. Second, courage in the face of difficulty. A meaningful life is a life with suffering. Suffering is inevitable part of life. To find meaning of life is to recognize suffering, pain, and death as part of life and to have the courage to face these life difficulties. Third, love. Porpova year 2017 quoted Dr. Frankl's notes about his experience in the Nazi camp. According to Popova, 4 hours I stood hacking at the icy ground. The guard passed by, insulting me, and once again I communed with my beloved. More and more I felt that she was present, that she was with me. I had the feeling that I was able to touch her, able to stretch out my hand and grasp hers. The feeling was very strong. She was there. Then at the very moment, the bird flew down silently and perched just in front of me on the heap of soil which I had dug up from the ditch, and looked steadily at me. Dr. Frankel's wife, parents, and some relatives were victims of gas chambers. His love for his wife kept him fight for his life. Popova also quoted that Dr. Frankel's definition of love is the only way Love is the only way to grasp another human being in the innermost core of his personality. No one can become fully aware of the very essence of the human being unless he loves him. By his love, he is enabled to see the essential traits and features in the beloved person. And even more, he sees that which is potential in him. Furthermore, by his love, the loving person enables the beloved person to actualize these potentialities by making him aware of what he can be and and of what he should become. He makes these potentialities come true. Consuelo year 2015 captured Viktor Frankl's message. According to that message, the ultimate secret and the spiritual foundation of life is that love is salvation and joy is eternity. And the ultimate factor to find the meaning of life is love. So thank you so much for listening, as this is the end of our spiritual self topic for understanding the self subject. See you on our next presentation.